Who would have thought that a grocery store of all places would end up on this series? Uh, that's just the world we live in. Hello, and welcome to Oddities of the Past, the series where I look at a place, ride, or thing that either has a fascinating history connected to it, or it's just generally a time capsule of the era it's from. Or I guess in this case, just plain weird. Today, sorry, the lady right next to me. Today, I am at one of my favorite places in the country. I am in Fairfield, Ohio, and I am standing outside of Jungle Gyms. Now, this is, in my opinion, the best grocery store in the country. Now, it wasn't always a grocery store, however. As it turns out, this place dates back to 1971 when the man Jungle Jim himself set up a semi-permanent produce stand in a vacant parking lot in Hamilton, Ohio. There's lots of cars around here. But over the years, he would move his produce stand to other parking lots around Ohio until eventually he decided to actually buy some land and set up a more permanent store. That is, now the city of Fairfield was hesitant to give him the permit to the land, but eventually they did, and in 1975 the first Jungle Gyms locations opened. I say first, the first of two. There's one in Cincinnati, but this is the original, and in my opinion, it is the one that is more worth checking out. So I'm really excited to show what's inside here because this place is absolutely amazing. Let's go. Now, right off the bat, I absolutely love the exterior here. Unfortunately, all of the water has been turned off. Normally, there's like water and like the elephants are like shooting water out of their trunks. It's really cool, but unfortunately, it's shut off today. I don't know why. I love up here, they actually have the word entrance written in multiple languages. It's actually really nice. As soon as we step into the store, we're already hit with the toys and collectibles section. And hanging up top, you have these little rides here. There's Harry Potter on one of them. And over there, there's antique cars with like Disney princesses and Disney characters on them. Now, these antique car vehicles, these aren't just from anywhere. These are actually left over, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe these are left over from the defunct Coney Island, Cincinnati, which that place has that's a story in itself. Now, this over here, this is the recording studio for the Jungle Gyms podcast. Yes, this place has a podcast because why not, I guess. But yeah, they actually record it in here and you can watch it while sitting on airplane seats because I mean I'm not really a fan of airplane seats, but if you wanted to sit on them to watch a podcast, then I guess go for it. The thing you'll immediately notice about this place is that it is huge. Like, this is a really big grocery store. Over there, they actually have a Grater's in there, so if you want some ice cream, there you go. Right up there, there's a NASCAR right up there. Now, the NASCAR being up there is already weird enough as is, but trust me, that is the least weird part of this place. Here is Entertainment presents the comedy team Corn and Butter. Here they are, Corn and Butter. You press right here.
Come on in, folks.
Bring your recipes. We have everything you need.
Yeah, we have everything you need, even great butter.
I lose more family members that way.
Now, this is something I always forget about. Up here, there's the Scarecrow just hanging from the ceiling, watching everybody do their shopping. It's kind of creepy. Right above this sushi stand, they have this air vent. Kind of looks like an elephant. It's really cute. And right up here, we have, what else? A swinging Campbell's soup animatronic.
Good. That's what Campbell's soup's are. Good. The other day, I was in my cupboard, minding my own business, and all of a sudden, this little hand comes in and grabs me. It squeezes me.
You're right up here, they actually have this really nice city diorama This old delivery truck right up here. Some more really cool looking dioramas over here, and this is the big cheese. As you see, this whole thing is like a big block of cheese. And see here, weighs 893 pounds. Says our big cheese takes 3 months to make before it gets here. It is then aged in our cooler until it's matured and is ready to be taken down for your enjoyment. Now here's the candy aisle, which has a couple of cool things. First of all, these shelves right here made up of bumper cars from Coney Island, Cincinnati. And over here, we have the king right here. Now this is really cool right here. It says presented by the Jelly Belly Candy Company to Jungle Gyms, April 21st, 2018. It had this picture here made entirely of jelly beans. It's really cool. The baked goods area has a big cake on top right there. And the Amish farm section over here, at least a little display, has a horse-drawn carriage right above it. Like, I swear, this place just does things that you would never expect. Like, this is a support column for the building. They dressed it up to look like a giraffe. They did not have to do that, but I love that they did that. In so many of these little dioramas right above the aisles, see this little mill set right here. Now we head into the international section. This is, I think, the biggest part of the store. As you would expect, this is the area with foods from different countries. This is Germany, and then underneath this archway right here, we pass into Italy. Now this area over here is still being worked on, but apparently is going to be Africa. This whole back area here is new, which is why it doesn't look as themed. But apparently this over here, this is India and Nepal. And this is probably one of my favorite areas of the store, the England section. Got this big diorama here, the Sherwood Forest diorama.
Shopping and been loyal to King Richard the Lion-Hearted. Then shop with ease and sample all you please. Now, good foodies, gather under my mighty English oak to discover my secret stash of riches and food treasures to share for one and all.
Go underneath the tree here and have some British candy, and right up there, guess this is Robin Hood's secret stash up there with a face inside of it. This is a question for my American viewers. Has anyone in America ever had Iron Brew? Because I have, and it is really good. I highly recommend it. Right above it, you have a bunch of Cadbury stuff, and I'm pretty sure this is like actually British Cadbury chocolate. And yes, it does taste different than American Cadbury. I think the milk that they use is different. And if you ask me, it is actually better than American Cadbury. I don't think I've ever seen this part, the live harvest. Let's head up here. Why not? Wow. Apparently this is a lot of fish. Oh wow. It's all covered up, but I'm pretty sure there are fish inside of these tanks here. Now, this is definitely not something you see in normal grocery stores. This is an entire aisle filled with hookahs. So if you wanted to come buy a hookah, you can. Now personally, one of my favorite things as a kid when going to a grocery store was the grocery store lobsters. Where I grew up, there were some grocery stores that sold live lobsters, and this is one of them. Now, as a plus to this place, they also just straight up have live fish as well. Now, I should note, as a warning, if you're coming back to the fish area, it smells really bad over here. Like, it smells like rotting fish. But at the very least, see up here, it's like this little fishing village here. Over here, there's Popeye and Bluto, or Brutus, whatever you want to call him. Also, these crabs in these baskets here are apparently alive. Hey, dude. Now, I think this is probably my favorite part of the entire store. The cereal bowl band. As you see, there's Lucky Charms, Trix, and Honey Nut Cheerios in a big rock band. I absolutely love this. As we head to the checkout over here at the Frozen Zone, really cute little display here full of penguins. I love penguins. Now the two aisles close to the checkout, it's kind of weird. They kind of just have a whole bunch of stuff put on top of them. Like there's a speed limit sign, there's the Pillsbury Doughboy, and over here, there's the Kool-Aid Man. Right before we exit, they actually have a few more of these drawings here. They're mainly of Jerry and Speedy Gonzalez. And these two here, I don't recognize these two. They look familiar, but I don't recognize their names. So that was Jungle Jim's, the best grocery store in the country, in my opinion. I mean, is there really any competition, though? It's crazy because I tried to get the most interesting parts about this place. I probably didn't even scratch the surface still. But again, it is a full-blown legit grocery store. Like, you have all of this theming and just weird stuff, and you can just go grocery shopping. I ended up getting a few things myself, but hey, that's just I just love places like this, which is why I started doing this show and this channel as a whole. But now that that is done, I am going to go home. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and see you later.